Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are just checking out some stuff. We're going to try out some stuff this evening. I have never done this before, guys, so you're going to have to bear with me. We may have some technical issues. We may have all kind of issues, but today I just wanted to hop on for a little bit, chop it up with you guys, and see where we go from there. Be totally honest with you. See what's happening in my world, see what's happening in you guys' world. Ask any questions. I'll answer as many as I can. So let's have some fun this evening. I'll be on here for probably about an hour, just kind of chopping it up with you guys and seeing where that leads to. So, first of all, if you guys can hear me well, please type something in the chat. Let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me, all that good stuff. Just let me know. Anything, give me any type of chat. Just give me a hi, give me anything, just so I can make sure that some of the things are working, so I can make sure I answer any of your questions. Loud and clear. Appreciate that. Digital Media Morado. Appreciate that. Thanks, honey. All right, so we're going to let some more folks kind of come in. You guys go ahead and settle in. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me make sure my stream and everything is working well. All right, so I'm just going to start by just telling you guys what has been up with me and stuff lately. Just, I know you guys have been seeing all the content and everything I've been cranking out. That was actually from the end of 2021. So now it's time to crank out something for this year. Now, I actually haven't done any events at all this year so far, but since we're in March and stuff now, those, all those gigs are about to come back. Spring's here, so we're about to go ahead and jump into the spring season, and then of course, busy April, busy May for just about everybody. So if you've been doing events and stuff so far for 2022, let me know what kind of events you guys are doing, because I tell you, I've seen some of you guys DJing and stuff in bars, clubs. Some people are doing weddings. Let me know what type of events and stuff that you guys are doing to stay busy, because I thought that this would be a down year, or a down part of the year, and I see you guys out there working, and I'm just like, where's my gigs at? That's not coming in there. Total Event Audio. So you've been doing some weddings, and have you had a lot of weddings and stuff so far, and especially like a January or February? Are you in a cold state? While we wait for that answer, I don't know if you guys noticed the logo in the corner over there. I have a new channel and a new social media for Twisted Transitions. Feel free to give the channel a follow, as well as go to social media and follow Twisted Transitions, because I'm gonna be putting a lot of my Q&A sit down stuff over there, because it's all DJ related, and I think that's where I'm gonna put everything at and stuff now. All right, let's see. Digital Media Morado, rescheduled weddings mostly. Gotcha. So you playing the catch up game. I understand that. Total Event Audio, you are from Texas. Whoa. So you're from Texas. So that means you've got all that crazy weather and stuff down there. It's actually, is it still snowing down there? I mean, because we had 80-degree weather and stuff here today, yesterday. From what I understand, it is snowing where you guys are. How are you guys managing that? I have had more weddings January, February, and March, more than usual. Yeah, lucky you, because I have not. That is insane. You've had the crazy weather and you've had the crazy weddings already at the beginning of the year to kick off 2022. That's how you do it. So it's 70 and 80 there now. And last week it was below freezing? What? Well, you sound like you got some of that South Carolina weather going on down there. It was cold. I think it starts off in the 40s here and then gets all the way up to the 80s. I think that's what it was today. All the way up to the 80s today. Gotcha. All right. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer for you before I get into some other stuff? What's up, DJ G5? Appreciate you coming through, stopping through. You guys have to forgive me for looking up. I have a screen in front of me. That's how I'm reading your comments. I know that the camera and everything's right here, but your comments are up top, so you have to forgive me for looking up. Derek T. Sounds like Mississippi. So content-wise, how many of you guys have been checking out some of the videos and stuff that I've been putting out? The reason I'm asking is because I would like some feedback on what you guys would like to see with some of the content and everything that I've been putting out. I know I give you guys a ton of gig logs. I tried to split it up and give you some products, some new stuff that I will be using in 2022, but I wanted to see if you guys had any suggestions on any videos that maybe you thought about that I could do, that I can help explain, that I can go over. Otherwise, I'm just going to use, these Q&As to kind of knock those out and just kind of be done with them. I won't have any dedicated videos to that. Strake, we got, how is the bass on the Maui compared to the QSC? There really is no comparison. I'm not gonna lie to you. The bass on the Mauis are, and I'm assuming you're talking about the Maui 44 G2s. They are deep. I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit harder as far as the hit from the bass. The QSC just gives you a nice hum. It's not as punchy. But I love the bass that the 44 G2s give you. Let me see if I can move this up a little bit. There we go. All right, let's move this up. There we go. And I'll be bringing the Maui 44s out a lot more this year. I'm not going to get rid of my QSCs. I know you guys have been hitting me up on Instagram asking about where are the QSCs. I am going to still use the QSCs, but they will be situational. If I'm going to be more in a corner at some of these venues that they're giving me, I don't want to take up as much space and still get some great sound and stuff. So I'll be switching out between the 44s and the QSCs. Kevin Peak, when we gonna do Mexican with the ladies again? Kevin, you have to check with the ladies on that one. That's not up to me. We'll have to work something out soon. Appreciate you stopping through also. Derek T, those 44 G2s are something else. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I was not expecting that. I'm not going to say that. I kind of was expecting it because of the price range. I was like, there's no way that they can put this kind of pricing on speakers and it not be great. So, I would have been greatly disappointed if that wasn't the case. I can't remember. I've been watching you for years. Do you work for yourself or with the company? Actually, I do a little bit of both. I started out with a company because I think I've been DJing now for about 15 years. So I started out with a company and went with them for about 8-9 years, and then I kind of branched off here over the last couple of years. Just to kind of do my own thing, but I still do work for them as well. So I just kind of have my foot in both of those, just to kind of make sure the calendar and everything is full the entire year. But I am looking for help here locally. So please, if you are in the Columbia or South Carolina area and you are willing to travel and help your guy out, please send me a DM on Instagram, please. I run the same setup as you do with the Watch FX. I top of the QSC tops and totems with moving heads. How do you run your DMX? My DMX are the donors, and what I do is if you guys have ever seen, well, I'm sure you have, if you've seen my videos, when I use the totems, I don't use the dongles on the totems when I have my focus spot 4Zs. What I do is I put the 4Zs on top of the totem and I run a XLR cable down to the ADJ element hex part that's underneath, and I run it as a kind of like a jumper, because of the spacing on there. The Airstream sometimes doesn't allow for the signal to pick up. So to make sure I have that, I know that if I keep everything kind of low, the element hex bars will talk to each other, and the ones that I have right under the stand, they will pick up the signal and everything from the Airstream and send it out. Now, as far as the ones that go on top of my speakers, those I really don't have a problem with because they're not like obnoxiously high. Like they're still within a general area and they pick up the signal pretty well. So I don't really have any droppage when it comes to that. So that's pretty much the easiest way I can tell you. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to hardwire some of these things and use some of your wireless lights as the jumper for the DMX. I would suggest that. I use that, and my totems never drop whenever I do that. My not my totems, my focus spot 4Zs, they never drop. Some good stuff. While we wait for some more questions, some of the things that you guys are going to see in 2022, I actually picked up a new display for my event table. I'm going to reveal that probably by the end of the month, so stay tuned for that. I had an idea, and I'm putting that idea to work. I think it's going to be, it's not going to be a game changer, but it'll be an easier way to advertise yourself. Let's just say that. I also got my Cold Sparks in, so I now have 2, and we're going to see how much I can book that. And if I book those pretty well, then I'm going to probably get another set of 2 until that fad runs out, and then I'll sell them. Xavier Lopez, hello, best DJ. What's up, bro? What's going on, Xavier? Appreciate that love. I also have some equipment to sell. Now, I know when I say this, the first question is, what do you have booked? Well, I have a lot of stuff. I actually have to clean out my trailer, and I wanted to do this January, February. I need to clean out my trailer, and I need to sell all my old lights. I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I am going to be on the lookout for me on social media. I'm probably going to be posting about lights or I actually have an SX2 from Pioneer that I can sell and stuff as well. Just stuff I'm just not using. All right, let's get back to some questions here. Let's see, what speaker you use for the wedding and party? I'm assuming you're asking what speakers do I use. I use both the QSC setups that you guys have seen, and now I have the Maui 44 G2s that I will be debuting more in 2022. You guys saw that a couple of times at the end, but I'll be debuting those more. Are you going to get into photo booths? I do have a photo booth. I did get a photo booth. I've had it now for about, I want to say right towards the end of the pandemic is when I got it. I don't sell that as much and stuff here, but it looks like this year, it looks like that's going to be a popular thing. So I did get a new backdrop for the photo booth. So I will be debuting that too. It's on a spring system. The display is a spring, and then I have a skirt that goes around it. That's pretty much, it just gives you the option to be able to put more people in front of the actual camera so that you can, take a picture of more people in it. I'm not using that sequence thing that came with it. So I'll be moving to that. You guys will see that coming up. I think I have my first photo booth this year will be in April, at the beginning of April. So I'll show you that. Which Cold Sparks did I get? Total Event Audio. I got the Cold Sparks from eBay, to be honest with you. There was a seller on there. Let me see if I can go back and see real quick. I guess the company is called HQ Light. That's where I got them from. It's 2 of the white ones and the case, and then I had to get the bags of powder, which I'll tell you that the bags of powder is probably what's going to cost me the most and stuff during the time that I have to use those Cold Sparks, because it looks like, I think 6 of those is like $120. So that's the ones I got. There's nothing specific and stuff about them, but HQ Light is the company that I got them from on eBay. What's up, DJ J Book? I'm a DJ. I've been watching your videos from day one. Appreciate that. Shadarion, Washington. Appreciate that, bro. Where you from, man? I can give you a shout out there. Xavier Lopez, DJ G5. What do you say is your best marketing tool? Social media and word of mouth. I know a lot of these other guys and stuff are probably, you're watching them and they're telling you to go this place and go that place. I'm not gonna lie to you. Word of mouth has been a cash cow for me. Word of mouth, when it comes to vendors and when it comes to just brides and stuff in general. Like I've been doing weddings now, like I said, for about 14, 15 years. And I've had people, request me and things like that before, but not to the level when I updated my social media and made it a part of the events or of the booking process. Once I did that, people pretty much talk. Like they'll follow you, and then they'll see your story, and then they'll want you to come give them the same experience, or they'll be at the wedding, want some information from you, and want you to give them the same experience. That has been the biggest help. That's my biggest marketing tool, to tell you. I just don't feel the need yet to pay for the wedding wire and the knot and stuff yet. That's a little bit much. All right, one of my friend on here is a DJ. He had a bit of a problem. Some took a pic without no color. See, that's weird. I didn't understand that, Xavier. I didn't understand if that was a question or not. Shadarian Washington. Is that Meriden, Mississippi? That's what's up, y'all. I hope the weather and stuff is not crazy down there like it is up here. Xavier, you are from Gainesville, Georgia. All right, DJ Metro, New York City. Well, I guess we know where you're from. Watching from Brooklyn in the house. What's the best party you've done? What's the best party you've done the most? Weddings by far. Weddings. I'm trying to think if I can put a number to it. I don't know how many weddings I've done. It's got to be in the thousands by now. Weddings. One of the craziest parties I used to do were college parties, and I know you guys seen some of those videos. Those were the craziest ones, but I don't really do those and stuff anymore. They don't really pay that well. Xavier was sorry. Yep. Well, nice to meet you, bro. Good to meet you too, Xavier. Okay, so some other stuff that'll be taking place and stuff this year. I will, on top of this, I will be trying to do some more live streams. I've got the other studio over there set up to do live streams and stuff on Twitch. So please make sure you are following me on Twitch. Also, I have some mixes already out on Mixcloud. So please make sure you follow me on Mixcloud, just so you can check out some mixes and stuff over there. Hey, you can use it for whatever reason you would like. You can use it while you're cleaning, use it while you're fixing on the car, use it while, you just need some music in the background. I got a little something on there for you, so definitely check that out. Everything is under DJ J Book. Like, I made it pretty easy. You just find me on all platforms under DJ J Book. All right, what we got here? If a bride and groom had a super whack playlist and they're adamant about it being played and nothing else, do you stick to the script or go off script? Or go off book? I've actually had this. I'm glad you asked. I've actually had this. I get, when I sit down and do a Zoom call with the bride and groom, or just the bride, whoever is on the call, they give me a playlist, but most of the time they'll say, you're not stuck or you're not held or compelled to play everything on the list. But I do get some of the brides that say, don't stray from this list. And I have to remind them that the reception is not really for them. And I know that sounds crazy, but the reception it's not for them. It's for the guests. The ceremony is for them. The reception is for the guest and the guests to have fun. So they should really think about the guests during that time. But if they're still adamant and stuff, I'm nice about everything. I'm not, arrogant or pompous or anything like that. I'll just let them know. But if they still want it that way, I give them what they want. I'll stay on script because they're the ones paying me. You got to stay on script. Stacy Weber, watching from Iowa. What's going on? Keep up the great work, brother. We learn lots from your videos. Appreciate that. Stacy, what type of videos would you like me to see me do in 2022? Give me some suggestions. Unless you just want me to keep cranking out the same stuff I have. If you just like that, I can do that. My friend is getting married in May. Xavier Lopez. Okay, I will do that, bro. All right. So yeah, back to the other stuff that will be happening. So I have this starting out. I'm pretty much going to turn this into a podcast, but it's going to be over on my Twisted Transitions YouTube page. So make sure that you guys go find that page and give it a follow, because I'll be doing the actual live broadcast over there and probably putting the clips on my normal page. So if you'll give both of those a follow, make sure you're subscribed and everything, you can check out Kyle content. That is me. Xavier Lopez, do you know DJ Spinelli? Yes, I do. We have met at a couple of the expos. So I have met Nick Spinelli. He's a good guy. I watch a lot of his stuff. He says a lot of great stuff. So Nick's very cool. DJ Tyler, what's going on? Hello, Jay. Love the vids. Keep it up. Appreciate that, DJ Tyler. I'm glad you guys watched. Thank you so much for the watch and listen. Thank you guys for being here. You know, you didn't have to be here. You could have been doing something else, but you're here right now. I really appreciate that. But like I was saying, I'm going to, turn this into a podcast and probably branch off some more podcasts based on it. But I've created a whole, setup for this. So this is kind of what you'll see. This is kind of, what it will be. And I'll probably do some weekly things on here. So make sure you stay tuned. Because I kind of like sitting down doing this chop up with you guys. This is actually pretty cool. It kind of sucks that I can't hear you. But other than that, it's not that bad. All right. Any other questions for me? I told you I'll probably only stay on here just a little bit. Not too long. Any other questions? Now is the time to ask those. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I am setting up for. Once again, just in case you're just joining me, make sure that you are following me on all social media platforms, because I've got a lot of other things happening. Everything is DJ J Book. You can find it everywhere except for the Twisted Transitions. Make sure you find that there. Also, I believe next week on the 8th, I think that's Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Next week on the 8th, I believe I will be on DJ Rick Webb's DJ Life podcast. So make sure you guys go check that out. He'll probably be sending out a reminder and stuff this week. The other YouTube name, Xavier, is Twisted Transitions. It should be a logo. Let me see. Is it here? It should be right here. Right there. Twisted Transitions. Should be right there. It's hard to do everything backwards. All right, DJ Tyler, would you do a gig with DJ Rick Webb? I've actually filmed with him at one. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a gig with him. Why not? We could probably do something like that. I just recently went to see him probably about a week or two ago, last week in February, something like that. I just saw him. We tossed some ideas and stuff around. All right, Stacy, the weddings are good money for us, but now schools are calling because the kids say we bring the boom. We run JBL for 18s and PRX tops. I often discover music from your videos. I'm glad I could be inspiration for you, Stacy. Yeah, I'm glad you said something about music. So the music and everything, I've been working because I got a new laptop, and no, it's not an Apple. I'm so tired of everybody saying Apple, but it's okay. If you have an Apple, that's totally you. I got an HP, another HP. It's one I actually love. I love it to death. I've been working on it, and I've been working on some edits and stuff for my music and stuff for my playlist. And I think that this year I'm going to really be able to beat match and scratch. I've been doing a lot of scratch practice as well, so I'm not a heavy scratcher, but scratch where needed type DJ. I'm going to really do some great stuff with some music. I've really dug into my 2000s crates because I want to get a little bit more current for what these brides and stuff are. See, the brides and stuff now, they grew up on the 2000s music, so I'll be converting, just focusing more of my attention on the 2000s rather than like the 90s or things like that. So it'll be good to do something different, but like I have a lot of good ideas and a lot of great music that'll probably be coming your way in some upcoming videos, as well as the Mixcloud mixes. It's great to play with music and stuff that I grew up on and put that out there and mix as well. But I've definitely been working and homing in on my skills and stuff here lately, so I think they're going to be pretty crispy and stuff whenever I get back to work, which is this month. And as far as the schools go, I do have do I have 3 proms? I think I have 3 proms this year, and they're going to get the boom and stuff like that. But I try not to do a whole lot of school gigs because it's harder to entertain kids as opposed to adults. And I know you know what I mean. All right, are you using Sound Switch? No, DJ Nightlife. I am not using Sound Switch. I am using the Airstream DMX Bridge. I've been using it now for probably going on 5 years. What else we got? All right, Nathaniel Weeks. Enough respect from VA. What's happening from VA? I am impressed by how you do everything by yourself. I DJ myself and I have a helper and I still get to... Now, Nathaniel, let me just tell you, I try not to do everything myself. I'm getting older and I need help. I'm actually here's my ultimate goal. Let me just tell you guys, this is what my ultimate goal is. My ultimate goal is to, and I want to do this before it's time for me to hang it up. I want to be able to just walk in, plug in the laptop, and start playing. That's where I want to get to. I want to get to that point to where, because I've done all the heavy lifting for years upon years and years and years and years. And, I have an assistant. My helper Mike comes with me and stuff. He does a great job. He helps me out. But I'm looking to get 2 more people this year that just want to help do that. And I'm hoping that I can get to that point to where I just walk in, plug in, party, walk out, leave, and it's done. And they take it all down and all that stuff. That's where the ultimate goal is to get. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how young you guys are. I don't know. But I can tell you right now, that's the ultimate goal. If I can get to that point, that's like, I feel like that's almost like rock star status. Totally Event Audio. We use HP. Nothing wrong with that. Mo Berry. Good day. What's happening, Mo Berry? Where you from, Mo Berry? Where you checking in from? Xavier Lopez, if I find a gig for you in Georgia, will you come down? Yeah. If you find a gig for me in your state and you supply, the room and all that stuff for me to be able to chill, or you want to fly me out somewhere, I don't mind doing that. Why not? Digital media, the thing with kids, they like 10 seconds of a song. Right. And that's one of the things that I've been working on is speed mixing, like not going crazy, but giving you the core parts of a song and then knowing when to cut it off, cut it back on, cut it off, whatever. I'm not one of those people who will drag a song on and rock it all night. I hate slides. I'm sorry for everybody that plays slides. That's just my opinion. I do not like slides. I always clap for my brides who say no slides. I also don't like to use Bruno Mars as a crutch. That's just my thought. Again, just my opinion. If you do it, nothing against you. That's just me. I don't like to do either one of those. But you're right, digital media. 10 seconds is just about all that you'll get from them. All right, what else we got? Damn, I would help, but I'm in the UK. DJ Tyler, bro, first of all, I appreciate you checking in from the UK. I really, really, really do, because that's pretty awesome to be on here in South Carolina and you're in the UK. I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for help. I'm in search of help. You'll probably see me post that. Probably coming up here more often, because that's the goal. I just want to get at least 2 more guys on the team. I don't necessarily need somebody who can full out DJ. Somebody who's willing to learn, I can teach. I don't have a problem with that. So anybody from SC that may be local, Columbia, listening and watching, just hit me up, DM me, follow me, so we can talk and we can go over some stuff. All right, DJ G5. I hope I can get to that same goal also, because these old bones are yelling. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's the goal. DJ's got to start looking at what we're gonna look like, afterwards. I mean, we take a beating putting up all this stuff. It's great to have great equipment and all that stuff. That stuff is heavy. It's not as heavy as it was back in the day, but it's still heavy. We got Mo Berry here in Maryland from DC. All right, I hear you. DJ Casanova, TikTok DJing. No, thank you. Okay. Let me just tell you, I've had a couple of moments where I've watched TikTok for about an hour, and I don't think I saw one DJ come across the screen. I don't know if you have to put in a search for that. I don't know if you have to like one for that. I haven't seen one. I think the only times that I actually see DJs DJing on TikTok is when somebody posted on Instagram and it's under like DJ Life, or it's under somebody's story, or somebody else is sharing it. That's probably the only time I've seen a DJ on TikTok. I think the platforms like Mixcloud, SoundCloud, Twitch are better for us to go DJ on. I don't really think it makes a lot of sense to DJ on TikTok, but TikTok is so explosive now. It's like, if you can do something that's crazy or outrageous or something that grabs attention, I mean, you can blow up on there, but I don't see you booking a client out of there. I think you're just getting straight publicity. That's just my thought. DJ Nightlife. I'm in Birmingham, England, UK 2. Watch loads of gig logs of yours and other. Oh, appreciate that. Hey, DJ Nightlife, who all do you watch on your gig logs? I'm just curious. And how long have you been following me? I appreciate you checking me out, though. The fact that you guys are in the UK and you follow me, that's pretty awesome. All right, let's get a few more questions in here. Does everything still sound good? Everything still look good? What do you guys think of the setup? Let me know what you guys think of that. And then let's see, what else do I need to tell you to give you an update? Oh, you guys always heckle me on my videos about 2 things. One, you heckle me about the change clothes. So, I use that because I don't see anybody else using that for when it's time to change clothes. They say suit up. They say, go flip into, put on the monkey suit, all that stuff. Like, I just try to do something a little bit different. And then you guys always get on me about the U-Haul trucks. So U-Haul could actually be your friend. And let me tell you why. You get a U-Haul van and you pack all your stuff in there, and then you get to pack it and then you give it back. You drop it off and then you give it back. You're not damaging, you're not putting in miles and stuff like that, especially if you DJ a lot of local events in your area, somewhere within 30-mile range. If you do a lot of events within 30 miles, you should definitely consider using a U-Haul instead of beating up your truck or whatever vehicle you use, because you're putting a lot of hard miles on there. Now, I say all that, and then I'm also looking for a truck and stuff this year. But, when I look at my numbers at the end of the year, I think I spend I spend close to $2,200, if not a little bit more, a year in U-Haul van rentals. And I don't know if that's a lot for most, but I mean, when that thing adds up, when you get, weekend after weekend holding on to those vans. Jeremy Waller, appreciate you joining us. Just added you today as you came up when I was searching for the Bose S1, but wanted to know how we connect the DJ controllers to it without the XLRs, without delaying the sound when scratching. Now, I would have to know what DJ controller you have, because if you're not connecting XLR, the only other way to connect that thing is with the Bose S1 is going to be Bluetooth, and I'm assuming that Bluetooth has a lag. If that's what you're saying, I'm assuming the Bluetooth has a lag. I haven't experienced any lag in it at all, but I'd have to know what type of mixer you have. DJ Tyler, can you do a beginner gig equipment video? Okay, when you say beginner gig, you mean like you're just starting out in gigs and what equipment you should use? If that's the case, yeah, I could do a video on that. I mean, I've done a few beginner videos. I think I did one on lights. I haven't done one on speakers yet. I can tell you that my beginner speakers, when I started out, first speakers that I used, I believe it was Mackey's. It was like the 355s or something like that. It was Mackie speakers. They were power speakers. They were great. They were solid. God, they were solid as a rock. Those things were heavy. And then I got the black ones in the Mackeys. And then one day I heard QSCs, and I never looked back. Jeremy Waller, Rev 7 and Rain 1. See, I haven't used either one of those. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you on those. Man. You've got, Jeremy, answer me this. Do you have both of those? If so, I would imagine that a XLR is the only way that you can come out of both of those, if I'm not mistaken. I use a Pioneer DDJ 1000 SRT, so I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know how else you would hook it to the Bose S1. You would have to have an XLR connection. DJ Jeet, what's happening? Appreciate you stopping through. We're just doing a quick Q&A and stuff on here. I just wanted to jump on here. I'm telling everybody, checking out the setup, telling everybody that I am going to be doing some more of these live streams, but we're going to put the live streams over on my Twisted Transitions page. So if you want to follow them on YouTube, and then you can also follow them on Instagram, and I'll update stuff over there. I put all my other clips and stuff from the videos and stuff over on my DJ J Book page. Mo Berry, my first speakers were realistic speakers from Radio Shack. Wow. Because it's not even a Radio Shack anymore. That's a good minute. That's a good minute. Wow. Yeah, you've come a long way. I don't know what you currently have, but you've come a long way. And Jeremy, okay, so you do have both. Okay. I'm assuming that the only way to hook to that Bose S1 is a XLR. There's no other I mean, I have that speaker in the other room over here. It's an XLR is all I would use. Once again, forgive me for looking up, but all your comments are up here, and I know the camera's right here. Just forgive me for looking up. Check out the Yamaha DZR series subs. They bang, rock, and they have a 7-year warranty. That's dope. DJ Jeet, the Rev 1 has RCA output. The Rev 7 is XLR. That's what I thought. You can get an RCA to XLR. All right. XLR, yes, I agree with the controllers and connecting them to that way, but I want it to go wireless on the speaker, hence the Bose. Right. I mean, I know you want to go wireless, but I don't think either one of those controllers has a way that you can be wireless to connect to that speaker. If I'm not mistaken, you would have to have something like a Denon Prime Go or something like that. I think they're the only ones that have Bluetooth. Only ones I know of. You would have to have something like a Denon Prime Go to be able to do that. Otherwise, you're going to have to hardwire it in some way. These are some great questions, guys. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'll do probably about another 15 minutes. I'll do another 15 minutes. Any questions that you guys may have, you can shout out where you're from on here. Let me know where you're from. I appreciate all you guys stopping through. Really do. Chairman Waller, so what's the solution? DJ Tyler says get another mixer to Bose One Bluetooth. I mean, both of the ones that you have, Jeremy, both of the ones you have are not going to be sufficient for what you're trying to do. So you're going to have to get something different. I don't even know if he can use like a Sennheiser connection and stuff off that to be able to try to run that, because it still has to come off of something. I don't know if that's going to work, DJ G. You're more than welcome to try it, though, but I don't know if that's going to work. DJ Tyler, what light can I use that like a moving heads? Well, you got to tell me what you're trying to accomplish, DJ Tyler. Because if you're looking for something to kind of go around the room, anything that doesn't have dots and stuff on it, please, guys, stop using things that have dots on it. I think it looks really, really, really tacky on the dance floor when you use anything that has dots. But if you want something that's like a moving head, you can get, I think Cleveland Terry just did a video on one that's kind of like a wash. It's like a wash light that is still a moving head, and it doesn't, it's not one of those big, bulky, heavy ones, especially if you're starting out. And I would probably suggest something like that, something that'll wash the dance floor, just give you the most out of a moving head. That's the route I would go. Mulberry, KS, I'm assuming you meant QSC tops and 118 subs. I enjoyed them from the first time I heard them. Yeah, I think the first one that I heard was a K12. I think it was just a regular K12, and I walked into a pool hall, and this band was playing, and they were using that as their speakers, and it completely blew me away. Completely. So I fell in love with QSC at that time, and I have not looked back. These LDs that I just got are the first speakers in 7 years that I have gone outside of QSC with. Yeah, the Bluetooth sender and receiver will have no delays when mixing. All right. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? We'll go about another 10 minutes. Anybody else? All right, let's see. Joyful Sound Entertainment. How much do you pay for your U-Haul for 1 gig? Okay, let me give you averages for the U-Haul truck. So the van is $20, and it's usually about 79 cents a mile. I usually do about, I don't know, close to 30 miles on average. Most of my gigs are right downtown. I live 15 minutes from downtown. So it's usually about 30, maybe 35. So it's not too bad. So let's see. You're looking at about $23, maybe $25 in mileage, and then $20 for the truck. So you're looking at about $45. And then I put gas in it. And gas prices now, today's prices are not yesterday's prices, or yesterday's prices are not today's prices. So the gas then, it only took me like $10 to put it back where it was at, and it was fine. Now it would probably take $15 or $20 to put it back. So roughly about $55 to $60 per rental, and it would cover everything, to and from, truck rental, and gas. DJ Wendell, quick on the mix, Newark, North Carolina. DJ Wendell, what's happening, my man? Appreciate you stopping through. Nathaniel Weeks, how do you deal with the negative feedback when you know for a fact that they're hating on you? Okay, I get that's a really good question, Nathaniel. Here's what I'll say to that. When I get negative feedback, especially on videos, because I get a lot of hecklers and stuff on video. I get guys who just want to throw their opinion all over me and say whatever they want to say, and I don't have a problem with it. First of all, I don't let stuff like that discourage me. I just tell them, I appreciate your opinion, and thank you for watching, and I just kind of move on. Because if you entertain it, then you're stooping down to their level. So if you entertain negativity, then it just breeds more negativity. I mean, because what else could you say that would actually stop a conversation from happening, something to go even further? You're going to entice them, and they're going to come right back at you. So I just kind of leave it be. And sometimes you guys do a good job of taking care of them for me. So kudos to you guys. Appreciate you guys doing that. Because some of you guys get in the comments and just like, hey, man, this man's trying to help you out. Just chill. So I really appreciate you guys do that. So that's what I do. You're always going to have haters. You know you're doing a good job if you got haters and stuff out there. So always know that. DJ W. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Is that Regis? I hope I'm saying it right. I probably butchered that. I'm horrible with names. Terrible. I don't even know how I get through introductions at weddings. That's the only time I get nervous at a wedding. All right, SOS Entertainment. You do great work. Shout out from the Virgin Islands. Whoa. Appreciate the check-in, man. Thanks so much for that. Appreciate you. I'm glad you guys are entertained by the stuff that I put out there, because I put it out not seeing you guys, so I just hope you like it on the other end. All right, a few more questions, and I'll probably go ahead and call it quits. This has actually been really, really good. I really appreciate you guys stopping through. I mean, we got, 20 consecutive people in here, I think, 21, something like that. I want to do more stuff like this. I want to give you guys info that I'm not able to pass on in some videos. Maybe it doesn't convey over that well. This is like, more like the hands-on. And I like when I to go live and just go over stuff with you guys and talk to you and see what's out there, see what's happening. Maybe I can start doing this more consistently. Who knows? All right, what else we got here? Roberto Vidal from Dallas. Love your videos, book. Do you have any suggestions of a mic shelf on a speaker stand? Oh, there's one from, oh gosh, what's that company? Gravity. Look up Gravity shelf stands. That's just the one I found. Some people in here are probably going to give you some other suggestions, but there is one made by Gravity that has worked for me, and it's a great shelf. Now I don't use the shelves and stuff as much anymore because the Maui 5 Go it doesn't. It's just a speaker and a pole. But when I do use the Bose S1, if I have to have a shelf and stuff, I'll bring it with me. But it's the gravity stand, and I think I have it in the description of some of my videos. You may be able to check it out there if you need a quick link. What else we got here? Anthony Holmes, Midway, Florida. Oh man, checking in from Florida. How's the weather down there, Anthony? I know it's kind of warm and hot up here. Starting to get at least. Well, we keep going from cold to hot. Roberto Vidal, 23. What? 23 what? These are some great questions, guys. I hope I'm answering all of your questions that you have. Let me know, what else you have for me here. No problem, Roberto. All right, I'll take a couple more questions. Then I guess I'll go ahead and shut it down here. Take a couple more questions. How many people were on the chat? The most I had was 25. So this is good. We for the first time, that's not bad. Getting in some good numbers. All right, Lamar Hollis. What wireless DMX dongle can you recommend? I use Donner, DONNER or AR. I think it's ER. I use the Donner wireless. That's what I use for my Wash FX. I've been using them now for probably about 4. No, was it more than that? Yeah, it's probably about 4 years. Probably about 4. All right, I'll take one last question. Royal Singleton, have you tried Phoenix Wireless products? Can we all meet on Clubhouse sometime? Okay. Question 1 here. Let me see. Hold on one second. Trying to fix something here. All right. I have tried the Phoenix Wireless. I did a video recently on the Phoenix Wireless microphones, and I've used them at a couple of karaoke events back in December. And I used it at one ceremony. So I have used them and I like them. I don't see what a big fuss and stuff about them are. I mean, I like them. They give me decent quality. And they're affordable, so I like them. The second part of your question, can we all meet at Clubhouse sometime? I don't know what Clubhouse is, and I have no idea. You have to tell me what is Clubhouse. All right, while I'm waiting for Royal Singleton to respond, I just want to remind everybody to please, there's a couple of housekeeping rules here. Please make sure you go over to my Twisted Transitions YouTube page. Give it a follow. I'll be doing more live streams there, and then posting some clips if we have, pretty good conversation and content, posting the clips over on my DJJ Book page. Also, Twisted Transitions has its own Instagram page too, so you can give it a follow, at Twisted Transitions. Should be this logo right here next to me. And give them a follow, because I'm going to be posting stuff on there when it comes to this podcast. Also, next week, I believe I will be on Rick Webb's DJ Life podcast. So, make sure you check me out there. I will definitely post some stuff. If you're not following me already on IG or any social media, everything is DJJ Book. You can follow me there. I've got, Mixcloud. I've got mixes on Mixcloud. I'm going to start doing some stuff on Twitch. So make sure you do that. I've got the other setup ready to go to do stuff on Twitch. And then on Instagram, I have my content that I'll be posting and stuff on there to let you guys know. DJ Trey Money, what's up? From Kentucky, what's happening? It's an audio chat app. I will link you an IG. Oh, yeah. Royal Singleton, send me that link and stuff, and I'll let you know what we can do there. All right, guys. Can you link the channel, as can't find it? Sure. I tell you what, I'll link it on my IG after this. And if you guys will just go over to my IG, I'll link it in my story and on my IG so that you guys can find it. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming out. I appreciate everybody chilling with me and checking it out. We'll try to do this again next week. I want to kind of give you guys as much content and stuff as I can. And this is just another avenue for me. So thank you guys so much, and enjoy your weekend. If you are DJing out there, let me know that you're DJing on social media, and I'll try to repost you. Thanks so much, you guys, and we will see you guys next time. If you don't know, now you know. Peace, people.